In the previous module, we calculated the return from a portfolio. The expected return from a portfolio is the weighted average of the expected returns from the shares in the portfolio. In this and the next module, we will look at the calculation of the risk of a portfolio. However, as we shall see, the risk of a portfolio is less than the weighted average of the risk of the shares in the portfolio. Let's see what happens when we combine two different shares in a portfolio. This graph shows the variation in BHP's share price over a 3-year period. The red line is the variation in Rio Tinto's share price over the same period. BHP and Rio Tinto are both very large mining companies, and we would expect their share prices to move in a similar manner to each other. If we construct a portfolio of these two shares, shown by the white dashed line, we can see that there is almost as much movement or volatility or risk as each of the shares on its own. Turning back to BHP's share price shown here, this time we superimpose the variation in the share price of CSL, a large pharmaceutical company. Because BHP and CSL are in different industries, we would expect them to move in different directions, at least some of the time. A portfolio of these two shares has much less volatility or risk than a portfolio of mining shares, because some of the time the variation in price cancels out. Combining shares into a portfolio in this way, to reduce the overall risk of the portfolio, is called diversification, and as we shall see, is the key to rational, risk-averse investing.